Hi, I'm Gabe Montesanti. I'm the author of Brace for Impact, and I'm recording here in St. Louis, so thanks for joining me. I'm going to be reading the first few minutes of my essay, The Buzz of Prison Lights, which was published in the Want issue of the Ela Note Review. Okay, here I go. The Buzz of Prison Lights. The prison guard stationed at the entrance of the correctional center was a round man, pink and balding. In one hand, he held a big gulp. The other hand was rooting through my bag, a large, clear tote I had been issued specifically for prison visits. He didn't make eye contact when he said, "Ma'am, you can't bring this device into the facility." For a brief moment, I thought the guard was going to confiscate the little egg timer, but he handed it back with a grunt. "Take it to your car." This was the first time I had been busted for anything illicit. Before I started visiting the prison, they had checked my urine for drugs and warned me not to wear anything distressed or camouflaged. Multiple times, they told me I'd be turned away without my prison ID, on which was a slightly blurry photograph of me wearing a blazer that I thought made me look older than my 25 years. I wasn't sure whether I was allowed to smile, so I arranged my features into what I thought was a neutral expression, but ended up looking more like a grimace. I was grateful for the walk back out into the chilly spring air. My body was buzzing, and the only thing that calmed it was motion. It had been 5 months since my first manic episode and subsequent diagnosis of bipolar disorder. I knew nothing about mania outside of what I was experiencing, a feeling of invincibility, hyperactivity, seemingly unlimited energy. I had sent 17 applications to local haunted houses with the far-fetched notion that I would be cast as a zombie. I also sent in an application to be a special agent in the FBI, a career I was in no way qualified for, but was suddenly convinced was my calling. The doctor at the outpatient program wanted me to keep a mood log, which would chart my highs and lows on a convenient little spreadsheet. There was space to track any recreational drugs and alcohol, both of which I'd been warned to cease immediately and did, out of fear of making the mania worse. There was no space, however, to mark the side effects from the prescribed medication. My hair was coming out in the shower. My cursive lettering, which was ordinarily tight and neat, was sprawling and shaky from a new tremor. The buzzing, too, was a side effect, though it was hard to distinguish from the feeling of mania. Was I manic? Just a week ago, my psychiatrist assured me I wasn't. "Are you sleeping?" the shrink had asked me. "Yes, but..." "Are you blowing all your money again?" "No, but why does it feel like there are cicadas flying around inside me?" "Akathisia." This was his answer. "It's a side effect of the medication, a movement disorder," he told me, that made it impossible to stay still. He explained that he was going out of town, but that the blood pressure medication would ease my symptoms. And if not, call me. In the following days, I called many times. They all went straight to voicemail. "This is like the premise of What About Bob?" my fiancé Kelly said. "Maybe we should fake an emergency and track down your psychiatrist on vacation." "This is an emergency," I said. That's exactly what Bob thought too. When I responded that I had never seen the movie, Kelly insisted that we watch it. We'd been together 7 years, and I had never seen her this helpless. She simply didn't know what to do. "Is it enough of an emergency to call 911?" she asked. "Let's just try to watch the movie," I answered. I only made it 10 minutes before the internal vibrations forced me off the couch. I couldn't rid myself of the feeling that I'd just stepped through a spider web. Our dog, Lady, who I'd already taken on 3 walks in the last few hours, lifted her head and then set it back down on her paws. Could she sense that something was wrong? Could the prison guard, who sent me back to my car, sense that I was hiding more than an egg timer? That's the excerpt. Thank you for listening. If you want to read the rest of the essay or any of the other work, it's really brilliant in the issue. Go to the elanottereview.com. And if you want to read more of my essays, you can go to my website, which is gabemontesanti.com. Thank you. Bye.